Hey, Emmy, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
Good. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
It's one of those shows that's a bit of. I think Amanda was on TV yesterday and said it's kind of like a puzzle box where you're kind of unwrapping the onion and you're learning as you go. When you do a show like this and you get scripts, is it a double-edged sword for you as an actor in that you need to know what's going on, but also because it's so thrilling and so the way that it's structured that you almost don't want to know what's going on. You kind of have to kind of balance both worlds.
Well, I also feel there's an additional complicated level of even though you may know things about the characters, those are things that they don't know about themselves or about each other. So there is that additional level of complexity because one of the survival tools that has been used in the family of Danny and Candy is denial. How do you know something and also not know it at the same time? Because the very state of knowing it consciously, would unravel everything. So you can't know it. You don't have the strength to manage the outcome of knowing it, so you can't know it. So yeah, there was a lot of complexity there, and you just got to lean into that.
And I mean, how did Candy rank in terms of the characters that you've played? Because obviously you've done Angeline most recently, you did Shameless, and you've done stuff like Phantom of the Opera. Where did she sit, and why did she kind of scream out to you?
Imperfect women, Shakespearean level tragedy is something that I definitely am drawn to. I think the chance to play characters over long periods of time. This character is somebody that we see, we first meet them at 25 as a very young single mom trying their best, working 2 jobs in this incredibly in sync, like in love with her kid, this playful kind of explosive, kind of creative parent energy. And you watch as the kind of fit those family secrets, those things that they hide from each other and from themselves, ultimately erode that closeness. And there's a great deal of grief and mourning of that old relationship, of that childish love and ease and energy. And ultimately, they're both living in a state of denial and a kind of paralytic state of fear. And I think that's a very emotional and it's very easy to bring empathy to that, to both of their struggles, which are ultimately so similar.
Yeah. And just finally, I wanted to ask you very quickly about Tom. Obviously he's Spider-Man to a lot of people, but he seems to have been purposeful in kind of wanting to step out of that a little bit with the stuff that he's done since then. What was it like to see him doing something different? Because he's extraordinary in the show, doing something very, very complex.
Wonderful. Getting to work with actors who are emotionally available and not afraid of vulnerability, I think is really, it's a joy.
I haven't finished the show yet, so I look forward to finishing it. But thank
Oh,
you so much
wow.
for
Well,
your
that last
time.
episode is a gut punch.
So I hear. So I hear. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!